Hey, what's up everybody? A simple solution if you wanna do the suspension lift on your Jimny and you don't wanna have all the trouble of changing the position of the servo is using the spacer from the shocks. Let me show you here. This is the shock, right? And you can use I used this spacer here. This is the one that goes on top of the shock absorbers. And since they are fake, you don't need them anymore after you do the suspension lift. You can use that as a spacer for the servo horn, right? And then what happens? The original screw that was here, the original bolt, is too short. So this bolt that I am using here now is the one that came from this side. It was long enough for me to use it here now. And I will do the same thing on the other side. I will use this spacer from the other shock absorber, but then I'll need to buy a longer screw, a longer bolt. I will do it, and then let's see how it looks in the end. So this is the final result now. I did the same thing on the other side, and I had to buy these bolts, the M3s, 35 millimeters long, and I don't know if you guys can see, but it didn't go all the way through the nut. But the another one that I could find was the 50 millimeter one, and that was way too long. So I guess the 35 millimeter one will do. And as you can see, the angle of the steering linkage is really good now, and I have enough depth here and enough height on the other way. So this is a very simple way to do the suspension lift without having to change the servo positions and other things. I hope you guys liked it. Also, when you put your axle back together, make sure the blades of the spring lift suspension are in the right orientation, because one end is longer than the other end. So if you mess it up and put, for example, one side in the incorrect orientation, your axle won't be aligned. So make sure you know which end is front and which end is back.